Hey friendship family, I hope that this finds you doing well. Wanted to share a few things with you concerning business meetings and deacon election, along with the new officers for the new year, such as Sunday school teachers and committee members. The goal that we're trying to seek here is to be able to conduct business meeting that allows for as many people as possible to participate while maintaining safety and integrity of the decisions made by the church. So we want to have these newly elected officials, individuals, Sunday school teachers, so forth, in place by September the 1st. Also, the nominating committee is already meeting, and they will meet on their own schedule to develop a slate of candidates for the known vacancies that we have. The goal of this is to have this done by August the 16th so that the nominees can be shared 2 weeks prior to voting on these individuals. For deacon nomination, 3 deacons need to be elected to replace deacons whose term are expiring: Luke Nason, Ron Brown, and Scott Ruth, in accordance with the deacon rotation process. Deacons who have served previously other than those above may be nominated, as well as other men that the church feels meets biblical qualifications as deacons and who have been active members of the church for at least 2 years. Any church member can nominate 3 men by signing and submitting nominations on a prepared ballot. These will be contacted to see if they go through a deacon preparation class focused on qualifications and expectations and serve if elected. With a week's notice, church members will vote on a paper ballot from the list of nominees. So 3 men with votes are elected, provided each person received an affirmative by at least 50% of the members voting. So it's important that you understand the process and the means behind this. So here's the calendar of actions, events that you can expect as you are making your plans. So this past Sunday in the second service and going forward, we're making this announcement, and we're going to try to include this in our Zoom and social media posts. In late August, the church will be electing teachers, officers, and deacons. We are inviting members to begin praying for God's guidance in these decisions. The nominating committee is working to get all of their teachers and officers done. We are also inviting members of the church to nominate men to stand for election as deacons between now and Sunday, July the 27th. Nominations may be dropped off at the church office anytime prior to 7 p.m. on Sunday, July the 27th, and placed in the lock boxes located in the sanctuary and office area. Names up to 3 nominees may be written on the nomination slip, which will be available at the church office area, or a torn piece of paper from home. We ask that each voter place his or her nomination in an envelope, sign his or her name on the outside of the envelope, and drop it in the lock boxes in the sanctuary and our office area. We will be looking for your readable signature so that we can know only church members are making nominations. The idea is that when those envelopes come in to the deacons, they'll take that envelope and check that off on the list to say that, hey, this person's nominated. They put that to the side. They take your nomination and hand it to another individual. So nobody really knows who voted for whom. We just know that the integrity of the process was maintained. So after we have the nominating committee report and the nomination of deacons, we will have a business meeting to vote on the candidates. We will vote at both the end of Sunday services, the 9 and 11, as well as provide a way for you to vote who cannot attend the service. How does that look? You'll hear in the next coming weeks the announcement in both services as well as social media outlets. It'll be said over and over and over and over again. Between July 27th and August the 8th, we will check with the deacon nominations to make sure they are willing and eligible to serve and prepare the ballots for voting. It will allow for us also to get a slate of teachers and committee members and get all this together. Those who vote will vote either at the 9 and 11 service, or you will vote by coming up at the 9 and 11 service by grabbing a slip of paper and by filling it out and putting it in the locked box so that it's safe and secure. On the 9th. As of that day, the slate of candidates for teachers, officers, and deacons can be picked up at the church. So you're looking for August the 9th, and then August the 9th through the 23rd, which gives you 2 weeks. You can drop off your envelopes with your vote inside into those lock boxes that will be in both the sanctuary and the church office right outside of my office here. And the 23rd, you can expect in-person voting at both services, only for those church members who have not already voted by dropping theirs off in the lock boxes. On the 23rd, we should have votes that can be posted on social media and announced in person on August the 30th. This will allow for 2 weeks for teachers and officers to prepare for the new year. And if someone is elected as deacon that hasn't been elected before, we can start the ordination process. We also hope by doing it this way, we're able to have those of you who don't feel safe to come on Sunday mornings and be around all those people, to give you an opportunity to drive up during the week at your convenience and fill out one of these forms in a safe manner and put it where nobody is going to look to see other than to see if you voted at all. Please be in prayer for this process as we go forward.